Named Chico, and I had gotten a job at Be Humane Society as their communication and outreach associate. And I love animals; they're a big part of my life. Both I have animals, and I've grown up with animals, but I also wanted to make a difference in the life of animals. So I got a job at Be Humane Society, did marketing outreach, did a lot of mobile adoptions, which helped get animals adopted. We went to community events. It was really fun. People had good experience with animals that were up for adoption, which also increased adoptions on site. Anything that promoted how great shelter animals are and how people should adopt them. From there, I did that for 3 years, and I wanted to move more into the private sector, so I got a job at Trailblazer Pet Supply, and it's been a great little niche for me. I've tried so many of these products myself, both at the Humane Society as well as for my own animals. And it's a great way to help people find the right products and the right services that they can use to help increase the human-animal bond, which is a huge passion. There's a lot of studies out there that talk about, do you want a high-protein diet? Do you want one that's more grain? And there's good and bad on both sides. What we're trying to move away from is not necessarily that the corn is in there, but that the corn is the first ingredient. You'll go in and you'll see IAMS, Science Diet, you'll see Pedigree, all of those. Some of the first ingredients that you're going to find is corn. And that's not the main ingredient that you want to have, be giving your dog or your cat. It's like you sitting down at dinner and all you're eating is corn. You need to have a balanced diet. So having these new food options, all of these new products that are coming out, they're really showing that protein is their natural, dogs coming from wolves, and that's what they ate, is they had a high protein source. But then from there, they also ate grasses and fruits and berries and whatnot. So you just want to have a well-rounded diet that involves all of those things. So corn isn't necessarily bad, it's just you don't want that to be the majority of what your dog is eating. AAFCO is a national umbrella that kind of regulates dog food, dog and cat food. They make sure there's certain requirements that are found in each bag of dog food. But aside from that, there really isn't a lot of strict requirements when it comes to our pets' food. The only difference that is happening in 2012 versus a decade ago is there's certain families that have come around the United States, around the world, that say our family is our pet. They're a family member, and we want to make sure that they get the best food possible. So what's happening is there's these little family businesses that are sprouting up all over the United States that are saying we're going to make sure that the fruits and veggies are there. We're going to make sure you have grass-fed beef, pork, chicken. We're going to get protein, and these are animals that have not been corn-fed their whole life, that they're free range, and this is a good protein. So these companies are coming forward and creating a really great product that's giving the consumer, me, more choices to make sure that my pet has the kind of quality of dog food that I want. So 10 years ago, I might have gone to the grocery store and gotten Pedigree just because dogs were dogs. They weren't necessarily a family member several decades ago. But now pets are really being integrated into our family lifestyle. And because of that, because I want to live a healthy life, I want my dog to live a healthy life. So I'm seeking out alternate companies, groups, businesses that have the same passion for the health of my pet. And that's where we're getting products like Taste of the Wild, Canidae, Origin. These are businesses that said, we have the same AAFCO requirements that, Pedigree has, but we believe that your dog should be eating better protein, better fruits and veggies, and not be filled with corn and wheat and, a protein source that is way down on that 5, element list. So it's a really good time for us to be pet owners in this world. I think our animals look healthier. I think they're going to live longer and happier lives. And with all the benefits that are shown in the research of how much pets affect our health and well-being, I think we want to have a mutually beneficial relationship with our pets because they're helping us, we're helping them, and we're all living a healthy life.